Cipactli, the primordial monster of creation and chaos, the beginning of all things. In the time, before the sun shone and before the land took form, the cosmos was an endless void of swirling, chaotic waters. The Aztecs believed that in this great abyss, known as the primordial sea, dwelt a monstrous being unlike any other, Cipactli. Cipactli was neither god nor beast, but something beyond comprehension, an ancient, cosmic entity of pure hunger. Its body was an abomination, a fusion of crocodile, fish, and toad, covered in jagged scales and pulsating flesh. But what made Cipactli truly terrifying was that every joint in its body was lined with gaping mouths, each filled with razor-sharp teeth, eternally gnashing, devouring anything in their reach. This grotesque design ensured that Cipactli was never without a way to feed. No matter how it moved, no matter what direction it turned, its hunger was always consuming. The creature had no master, no ruler. It existed only to eat, swallowing everything in its path, growing ever larger, a symbol of endless, unchecked chaos. And for a time, it ruled the endless sea of nothingness, for there was no force to challenge it. But then came the gods. The gods decide to create order. Among the many divine beings in the Aztec pantheon, two gods stood above the rest as rivals, yet also as the architects of the world. Quetzalcoatl, the feathered serpent, a god of wisdom, creation, and wind, known for his role in shaping humanity. Tezcatlipoca, the smoking mirror, a god of darkness, war, and destiny, known for his cunning and unpredictable nature. These two powerful deities looked upon the swirling chaos of the cosmos and saw potential. But as long as Cipactli roamed unchecked, nothing could be built. Everything would be swallowed into the endless abyss of its hunger. They realized that the only way to bring order to the universe was to slay Cipactli and use its monstrous form to create the world itself. Thus, the gods declared war against the primordial beast. The battle of gods and monster. The battle between Cipactli and the gods was not an easy one. The monster was vast, its limbs stretching across the abyss, its many mouths gnashing at the very fabric of reality. No matter how hard the gods struck, Cipactli's many jaws snapped back, seeking to consume even divine flesh. Tezcatlipoca, always the cunning strategist, devised a plan. He knew that Cipactli was ruled by an insatiable hunger, so he made the ultimate sacrifice. He used his own foot as bait. Dangling his divine limb into the abyss, he waited. The massive creature, sensing prey, lunged forward, its many mouths stretching and twisting to devour the offering. And in that moment, as its countless jaws clamped down, Quetzalcoatl struck. A blinding flash of divine energy erupted through the void as the gods fought with all their might, slashing, tearing, and ripping Cipactli apart. The battle raged for what felt like eternity, until at last, with a final, earth-shaking blow, the beast was subdued. But Cipactli was so vast, so powerful, that it could not simply be destroyed. The gods instead used its broken body to forge the world itself. From its massive spine, they created the mountains. From its flesh, they shaped the fertile earth. From its blood, the rivers and seas flowed. From its eyes, they placed the lakes. From its gaping mouths, They formed caves and deep chasms. And thus, from a creature of destruction and hunger, a new world was born. But even in death, Cipactli was restless. The gods knew that its monstrous spirit would forever remain beneath the earth, struggling, thrashing, trying to reclaim what was once its domain. Earthquakes, volcanic eruptions, and tidal waves were said to be the lingering fury of Cipactli, attempting to break free. Cipactli and the sacred Aztec calendar. Even after Cipactli's body became the foundation of the world, the Aztecs never forgot its terrifying existence. They honored it as the first sign in their sacred Tonalpwali calendar, the cycle of 260 days that dictated omens, destinies, and rituals. The Cipactli day sign was associated with beginnings, creation, and raw, primal energy. But it was also a reminder that chaos is never truly gone. It merely sleeps beneath the surface, waiting for the right moment to rise again. Because of this, priests and rulers paid great attention to Cipactli's influence in omens. To be born under Cipactli's sign meant one had a connection to creation, but also a dangerous, uncontrollable force within them. Only those who could master this energy would achieve greatness. Otherwise, they risked being consumed by their own inner chaos. The legacy of Cipactli. Cipactli's legend is one of paradox. It was a creature of destruction, yet its body gave rise to life. It was the embodiment of hunger, yet it was the foundation of abundance. It was chaos, yet from its defeat, order was established. Even today, Cipactli remains a powerful symbol in Mesoamerican culture. Its imagery appears in ancient codices, carved into temples and referenced in myths about the world's creation. Some believe that earthquakes, hurricanes, and floods are reminders that Cipactli's spirit still lurks beneath the earth, waiting, longing for the day when the old chaos returns. And who knows? Perhaps one day, the world will once again be swallowed by the same monster from which it was born.